Like little niggas out, big niggas out. I knock all that shit, nigga. They touching that ground, nigga. When I hit them, they touching that floor.
Don't ask me about Crawford, because that motherfucker ain't in my division.
I want all the smoke. I want smoke with Crawford. There's no other fight out there in the boxing world for Crawford to make.
Last night, Jermell Charlo broke his silence and labeled Terence Crawford as the individual who made him seem awful in public. When he asked him on live camera without editing, the 4-pound king called him a fraudulent person. Jermell Charlo challenged Terence Crawford. But this isn't just another fight. It marks the conclusion of a deeply personal feud fueled by years of public humiliation, ridicule from the audience, and vicious allegations of betrayal. Charlo can't wait to settle the score and reveal who he truly is.
And with the boxing world, it was like right after my era with the Canelo shit, it was like I started to watch boxing change, and I got my little distance, and I thought that it was important for me to just focus strictly on my family and my kids and my life and my future. And I'm M's. I got hella M's because I was knocking them niggas out before they was even boxing. They started boxing. All these boxers that's really. I'm in the third generation of boxing. Right? I was fighting when Mayweather was fighting. I was fighting when De La Hoya was fighting. I fought on Bernard Hopkins on the card. Throw me some motherfucking hearts, because half of you niggas ain't never did that. Even if you listening. Y'all gotta remember that. I fought when my coach Juan Guzman fought. Yeah. I fought on his undercard.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I remember.
I come from a different era in boxing.
Jermell Charlo has mentioned Terence Crawford once more. In his most recent public remark, Charlo wants to face the guy many consider to be the greatest boxer of all time. People were more interested in the tone than the actual call-out. When Charlo stated that it would be a pleasure to fight Crawford, he nearly appeared courteous. He even stated that Crawford had completed something that I had not. A straightforward and honest tribute to Crawford's legendary unchallenged runs.
I want smoke with Crawford. I want all the smoke. Give me the best shit. I'm in shape. I train. My lifestyle is on the move. Everything is great. So why the fuck would I want the best, man? What y'all talking about, dog? I don't got time to be playing with none of these people with these promotionals and all of these shits. I'm with the old school boxing. I'm following all of the Muhammad Ali Act and all that shit. Whatever. Y'all want to change shit? Change. If they gave me a offer for Crawford, and me and Crawford, I talked to him one time. I'm excited. I'm so. It'll be an honor to get in the ring with him, not just today, just because of what he done as becoming undisputed. He completed something that I didn't complete, and so being in the ring with Crawford would be amazing. I give him the best fight of today's era. I don't think that there's no other fight out there in the boxing world for Crawford to make right now. The best fight.
The two men have a lot more complex personal past than meets the surface. On the surface, it appears as if one professional winner is gently challenging another.
I really like the weight I'm in. I'm slim. I was out of my element. Some people can operate better when they out of their element. I'm not. I know how to be dealt with. But call me Money Mel, bitch, for the rest of this day. I'm fucking Money Mel, and we're turning the money.
To understand what's going on, consider Charlo's career low point. Jermell has attempted this before. The first call he received was in September 2023, but the situation was substantially different at the time. The movie was unsure of itself. It was more of a desperate cry. Charlo stood in the center of the T-Mobile Arena. Melo Alvarez had overpowered, embarrassed, and defeated him in 12 easy rounds. When Charlo realized she had lost, she grabbed the microphone and yelled,
Terence Crawford could be on the radar. I think he already probably been on Twitter, like lip wrestling with the internet, just to get some clout, some fans, and it's fine, but he's a champion. He's great at what he do. I haven't been beefing, truthfully. He's just feeling himself right now. And he's a top dog. He's moving up in weight. And everybody want to fight the best. 168 is considerably still kind of like not my weight division, because it's not as easy to make 168. I have to gain weight and gaining weight when you're working really hard is really tough, you know. You can easily walk around at 168, you know, so I'm definitely not the naturally bigger fighter. So 168 is not my weight division. I think I would have to see him in a different.
The most stunning thing was that Terence Crawford was sitting just next to the ring, seeing the entire awful event unfold. He witnessed the loss occur. He could hear the call. His response was not to prepare for a fight in the future. It was intended to hurt Charlo. Crawford immediately took to social media to openly trash Charlo's effort level against Canelo, making light of his performance in front of the entire boxing world.
Would you say I'm done after that?
Of course, 100%.
What's the thing about Jermell? Oh, I feel like you don't like Jermell. And if
I don't.
You got respect for Earl. So if you did Earl like that, god dang.
I don't like Jermell for the simple fact that I feel he's a fake individual. I feel Earl is real. I feel he's genuine. I feel like he stand on 10 toes on everything that he say or do. I feel like Jermell is just one of those guys that do a lot for attention. I was cool with Jermell and Jamal and their older brother prior to me moving up in weight. You know, I got messages with he hit me up asking me he gonna pull up in Omaha, and we talking about cars, we talking about all different type of stuff. Once, you know, I moved up in the division, and I understand that they stable mates. He trained with Arrow Coach, and they've been knowing each other for a long time. For him to start bashing me and talking bad about me and saying I'm gonna get knocked out, and, you know, going out his way to say little slick shit about me, I was just like.
Crawford's animosity for Charlo is about more than simply business. It is highly emotional. A reporter later asked Crawford directly, "I get the feeling you don't like Jermell." He said promptly and angrily, "I don't." He did not hesitate. Then he revealed what the underlying issue was, prompting an attack on Charlo's character. Crawford described Jermell as a charlatan whose entire attitude is an act. He told everyone about Charlo and stated that all he does is gain attention, implying that the loud, furious image people see is only a perfectly organized play.
In 154, how y'all want him to fight me? I'm telling you, I'm trying to become undisputed right now. How are we talking about somebody that ain't even fought in the division? How do he just jump from there to there? Like, what connection do he got to this world? Where that tall, lanky motherfucker at? Maybe I'll be the shot caller and make the decisions on who I want to fight next. Pandora, go fight somebody else. I don't know. Crawford, go fight. Y'all fight each other. I'm busy. Motherfucker, I'm busy. When he fighting again? Shit. When the fuck is he fighting again? Like, who the fuck he fought last? Like, I don't even know nothing about the kid. Don't ask me about Crawford, because that motherfucker ain't in my division. Like, we talking about a 147 pounder that was a 140 pounder, and we need to fucking comprehend. I get it. He won the undisputed, right? At 147 and 140. This shit is different when they get down to 147. 147, 154, 160, 68. This shit is different.
What is the thing with you and Terence Crawford? Why he keep calling you out? He don't even fight in your weight class.
Well,
I guess he has plans on moving up to fight in your weight class. But what is it? Is it personal? Is it because it seemed like it's something personal, like he trying to fight everybody in y'all camp?
Right, and that's cool. I think that Terence Crawford could be on the marketing point. He could be using it that way because, you know.
So what did Jermell Charlo do after the pound-for-pound king referred to him as a fake? His response was one of the most unusual deflections in sports history. When Charlo heard what Crawford said, he quickly pretended to not comprehend. He said, "I don't know what they are talking about, and I don't pay attention to what blogs and interviews they are doing." He attempted to dismiss it all by claiming, "I have no problem with Terence Crawford. He appeared bewildered. We got along. I'm not sure why he's against me." The bulk then plummeted. Charlo's slight hesitation swiftly changed to pride. He paid little attention to Crawford, and Dan declared, "I am a superstar. I'm on a whole different island," he said, adding that he had no need to be concerned about a boxer who wasn't even his right now. Finally, he stated that he didn't want to fight anyone or anything.
True, or both of them?
Yeah, man.
Is that still real?
He's a groupie. You know what I mean? Like,
talk your shit, bud.
I just feel like ever since I moved, and they was cool. You know what I mean? I'm still cool with Jamal. Jamal's still cool people, but Jermell, like, dude just like weird. Like he always angry. He always yelling. He always, you know, doing some off the wall psycho type stuff.
But what is it between y'all two? How did that happen?
That's what I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
You know, when I moved up in weight, and soon as I called out Spence and my name was being involved in Spence, he act like that was his fiance or something. You know, he felt as if Earl couldn't speak for herself. He was, Earl Spencer do this, Earl Spencer do that, and you too little, and lions, and it's.
On the other hand, Crawford had already outlined what was going on. So his rejection made matters worse when you consider how things weren't always this way. Charlo's remark that he doesn't know what his problem is appears phony. Crawford believes that the rage stems from a strong sense of betrayal. He mentioned that he used to get along with Jermell and his twin brother Jermell. They were nice. All they did was speak. Crawford claims that his personal success marked a watershed moment. He claims that Jermell's attitude changed dramatically when he stepped up in weight and challenged Charlo and their stablemate Errol Spence in the same category. The cool person I knew left. Crawford claims that Jermell abruptly began judging me, speaking negatively about me, and muttering things about me behind his back. Crawford thought it was a foolish decision. This is what a phony friend did who was never truly present.
With the Terence Crawford ring walk, I know that's what everybody's trying to get the answer to. That came out with Eminem. That was some bad shit. Like, I ain't gonna front. That's some cool shit. And it's gonna be hard to beat that. He win. That's not my world. We don't get paid for that anyways. But I almost had like Lil Wayne or something. I had some people I've been in contact with. So we shall see.
Crawford can stop anybody. I'm not saying he can't. He's going to, but he can't.
Worse, Crawford takes advantage of Charlo's biggest shortcoming, exacerbating the situation. Crawford referred to Errol Spence Jr., with whom he had a dreadful and unforgettable battle as a fake. Crawford stated that Spence was honest and true. Take a peek. He respected the guy he battled more than the one he had been friends with.
Oh, he calls out Terence Crawford.
I want all the smoke. I want smoke with Crawford. There's no other fight out there in the boxing world for Crawford to make right now.
I remember after Jermell Charlo took on Saul Canelo Alvarez, before Terence Crawford did the magnificent beat Saul Canelo Alvarez, right after that, Terence Crawford, he showed his disinterest in fighting Jermell Charlo. But now Jermell Charlo is saying, yo, give me Bud, you know, he deserves it. But my thing is this, Jermell's been out for like 2 years. I think it'd be something that everybody would be salivating over. They would want the fight, but they would definitely want the fight if Jermell comes back and he knocks somebody completely out. He knocks somebody completely out nasty style, then whatever he has to say on the mic calling out Bud Crawford, people will start saying, Bud Crawford, where you at? And if Bud Crawford doesn't take the challenge, people love to jump on Doc around a pizza.
Unbelievable, man. This Jermell Charlo. I can't believe he's even asking for a fight like that. This is a man who fought, you know, his last fight was Saul Canelo Alvarez. Was in 2023. And now it's 2025, October 2025, and he's calling out Terence Crawford, the biggest name in boxing.
This comparison was intended to harm Jermell by making him appear as the only phony aspect of their connection in the past. Prophet was implying that decent people like Spence are good even in wartime. Charlo, on the other hand, simply lies. This narrative regarding real versus phony is extremely important, and everyone in the fighting community is aware of it.
Turkey money, hey man, where the turkey money at? What kind of turkey money? Fucking money is money, nigga. I don't give a fuck who giving it. I'm not here to fight for y'all, like, what y'all want me to do and shit. Like, nigga, I'm doing me. Got my career. Fought 38 times. Y'all had wins and losses and knocked a lot of motherfuckers out. And I'm the Kobe Bryant. You heard it? Y'all see it? Of boxing and where I'm at. So what y'all mean?
Man, for the mega fight with you and Crawford for 150.
If we can make it at that weight division, I mean, whatever weight division I'm at, if wherever we still boxing at the same time, let's do it. I'm down to fight any one of these motherfuckers. I ain't here for the money. I'm here to win. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, the money already here, and I got it already, and it's gonna come. Mo gonna come. But why would I get in the ring?
In a recent interview, analyst Greg Hackett cautioned Charlo that he is facing a do-or-die scenario. He stated that what makes the match so intriguing is Charlo's terrible performance against Canelo. Hackett's admonition was stern. Charlo should not look this horrible again. If he loses to Canelo after being embarrassed by him, the boxing world will dismiss him as a fraud. This will prove that he was not like that.
What, the same weight class? Nah, that nigga ain't in my weight class. Bro, I'm fighting Canelo next. I don't know what that nigga talking about. I'm undisputed at 154. I already did that. Them niggas can't fuck with.
There's more to this than money. It is intended to preserve his entire ancestry. Hackett recalls grabbing himself while slamming Spence, turning to Charlo, and shouting, "You're next." The bad blood is an added benefit.
You want to see only interested in fights that make sense and make money. And the fights that make sense and make money. Virgil, great fighter. Virgil could fight. Earl, De La Hoya, them got such a stud with them, this and that. I see he had some injuries and came back and health issues and this and that. And Virgil, he can go a long way. He got a tough fight with Lubin. Yeah, Lubin ain't no hope. It's just that I'm a legend.
That brings us back to now, as he lost to Canelo more than 2 years ago. Charlo has not fought since. Now he's back and claims his goal isn't to generate money. He insists that I'm not here for the money. There is already money here. He claims he's here to win.
Thinks he would give Terence Bud Crawford the best fight of today's era. Listen, I'm all for confidence. But let me make this very clear. Jermell, Charlo, and Terence Bud Crawford would not go over really well. Sure, the build-up process would be funny. Sure, it might be entertaining. But Terence Bud Crawford will put a whooping on...
Nonetheless, those comments are incorrect for a variety of reasons. To begin, Terence Crawford has recently accomplished something Charlo could not. He stepped up and defeated Canelo Alvarez, who had revealed Charlo. Crawford's triumph elevates him to a new level, while Charlo is stuck on the outside, seeking to retaliate against the person he allegedly wounded. Charlo's request might not have come from her. Anyhow,
I just don't believe he'll take it. You know, I mean, these guys, they just price themselves out straight away. And they go, oh, no, it's just my worth. So it's not your worth, mate. I know the numbers. And if you want the fight and listen, you'll be very well paid. But if you actually want the fight rather than
Crawford's desire to mock the man he accuses of lying is insufficient. The dilemma is whether Charlo is the safer or better option. Crawford has a lot more fights planned for him. Eddie Hearn and other powerful promoters have already caused people to disbelieve Charlo, making things considerably worse for him. Hearn has stated in public that boxers such as Charlo do not want to smoke. They've already fixed their prices high and are simply waiting for one final payday.
Seeing the fact that obviously undisputed is what you want, you're obviously going to be rooting for Jermell to win his fight so that he maintains that. That's the specific guy that you would want, or is it just 154?
Yeah, that would be the guy that I want, but you know, if for whatever reason he don't be victorious, you know, I want to go at the guy that beat him. You know, when you look at all the great fighters, they was getting called out by everybody from different weight classes, so it's nothing, you know, that...
This is more than just a shout-out. It's a dramatic conflict between two completely different ideals. The plot revolves around Crawford, a boxer who values honesty and respect above everything else, and Charlo, whom he refers to as a fake.
The energy changes. He's just a different dude. Mel Charlo has a lot of that same energy. The energy just changes. And I think when you have that type of scenario, that fight is very makeable. I think it's highly likely you see Bud versus Mel.
Is Charlo's new challenge a genuine call to arms, a display of humility, or a sign that she is prepared for a real battle? Or is it just a fighter who has been caught attempting to extract one more large payment from the man who has all the cards?
The energy changes. He's just a different dude. Mel Charlo has a lot of that same energy. The energy just changes. And I think when you have that type of scenario, that fight is very makeable. I think it's highly likely you see Bud versus Mel.
The video for today is now complete. Please hit the bell button, follow, and give a like if you enjoyed it so you don't miss any future videos. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the box below. Keep an eye out for what comes next.